Hi everybody! It's been a long time since I have checked in. So today is March 21st, 2018. We had a snow day, our 7th snow day of the year, and it's still snowing out. So if you are stuck and snowed in, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll get spring eventually. If you hear sizzling in the background, that's just my husband. Say hi, honey.
Hola, buongiorno, lei come sta?
He is cooking up some dinner for us. So I wanted to update everybody. Today was actually a big day for me. So a few days ago was the 6-month mark since my surgery. And I had set a goal to get to 50 pounds by 6 months. And I'm a few days late, but today I hit 50 total pounds lost since my highest weight. So yay! I'm very proud of that accomplishment. I'm kind of a sucky goal setter. Like I've never was so good at that. So I'm happy that I accomplished that goal. And my next goal is not nearly as much weight, but basically they had told me a few doctor's appointments ago that the 6-month mark is like the honeymoon. 6 months is the honeymoon period. So that the weight loss is going to slow down, and that's fine because I don't have another, 50 pounds to lose, unless I can't even imagine being that small. This is the thinnest I've been in a long time, in like 4 or 5 years, I guess. So my goal is about 24 pounds in the next 6 months. So that would put me at a healthy, normal weight, and I would be really happy with that. So that's my next goal. Let's see, everything's going really well. I had a doctor's appointment earlier this month, and they checked everything with my blood work, and it all looked really good. My vitamin levels were great. The only one that we have to work on is my iron, but I've always been anemic, so I just have to take more supplements. I'm going to talk to the doctor about that the next time I see them. The other thing that I have going on medically is I'm having what's called orthostatic pressure changes. So basically, when you stand up too quick and like your vision goes out for a few seconds, that's always happened to me my whole life. But it's just gotten worse, and some days it's like really bad. But the doctor said that I need to just increase my water intake, which is already pretty high, but I've been working on that, and add more salt into my diet, which my family thinks is hysterical because they've always made fun of me for being a salt fiend, but now I have an excuse to be, so that's good. I think that the issue with that is that not eating meat anymore, I really don't have like food that I salt. I salt my eggs, and Seth goes a little crazy with the salt when he cooks dinner. Right now he's making like a cauliflower rice concoction, which has been our latest kick. So he'll have a lot of salt in that. But I don't really have like, meat and things like that, pasta that I salt. I don't really do that regularly. So besides that, everything else is going really well medically. My meds are no big changes since last time, so it's good. Trying to think what else is going on. My hair's not falling out nearly as much. Seth would laugh because he still finds hair everywhere, but
Little Ewoks.
little Ewoks in the shower. I normally clean them up, but I've always lost my hair. Like, I've always shed a lot, so I have a lot of hair. I mean, it's crazy right now because I just got out of the shower, but I have a lot of hair. So I don't think that it's necessarily that it's as bad as it was. It's just maybe getting to the more normal level of my shedding. Right, honey?
Yes, dear.
Smart man. So other than that, everything's going really well. So I wanted to bring you guys through kind of like a day of my food intake, because when I was doing a lot of my research for weight loss surgery, I wanted to see like what is a typical day of food that somebody eats after weight loss surgery. So at 6 months out, I stay at about 1,000 to 1,100 calories a day, which is low, but it's totally manageable. Ted, you want to say hi? Say hi. So I have a few favorites that I want to show you guys they're like when I'm working and it's during the work week, they are just my routine and I don't really differentiate from that very much. So these are my go-tos. So in the morning, I always have 1 cup of caffeinated coffee a day. Everything else that I drink besides that is decaf because, well, first of all, I have anxiety, so caffeine and anxiety are not very good together, but also to help with water intake, the caffeine, dehydrates you more. So I drink my 1 caffeinated in the morning, and then I use this. I have 2 more of my dark roast decaf a day because the dark roast in the Keurig, it actually like tastes like coffee and it's not weak. So I love strong coffee. So that's been my go-to there. And then I use half and half. And for sweeteners, we discovered this a little while ago, but it's, see if you can get it there. It's stevia, and a lot of people associate stevia with like that bitter taste, but this stuff's really good. And if you're not familiar with what stevia is, it's all natural. It's a plant-based product, so it's not like sucralose, or it's not like Splenda or Equal. It's actually like a natural product. And they have a bunch of flavors. We have the English toffee, there's vanilla, hazelnut. At work I have cinnamon. In the fall they have a really good pumpkin spice, so it really helps with that craving. And so in the morning, that's my go-to. And we saw this study that said that stevia and monk fruit, which you can also get like it's just a dropper bottle. So it's really easy to add to coffee. Or other things, like if you're making, your own desserts. But monk fruit and stevia are the only 2 sweeteners that actually have 0 impact on your blood sugar levels. So they are the lowest glycemic, and they literally don't do anything to your blood sugar. So that's awesome. So even if you're not looking into weight loss surgery or any of that, you should definitely look into stevia. We get this on Amazon. It's super easy, and you can set it up with auto shipment. So yeah, that's my morning. I don't really eat. My school day starts at 7:15. I'm there, so I don't really eat a breakfast like I used to. Around 8:30 or 9, I will have a protein bar. My protein bar of choice has been Quest. So when you're getting a protein bar, according to my nutritionist, you want to have like at least 20 grams of protein, and you don't want to have a ton of carbs. So you really have to look out what's out there. So this has, I don't know if you guys can see this, probably not, but it's got 21 grams of carbs, but 15 of those are fiber, so that's actually really good. It does have fake sugar in it, and then a lot of the stuff that I eat, unfortunately, has fake sugar, but it has 21 grams of protein. It's 200 calories, so this is my breakfast. And it fills me up. This and there's a blueberry muffin flavor that I think are good. Now, when I say they're good, that's like good for a protein bar. If you're not a protein bar fan, they're going to be a little tough to get down. So you gotta if you go to like GNC or Vitamin World, you can just get 1 sample at a time, and that really helps to narrow down what your options are. So that's my breakfast. Then for lunch, I have a few options, but this, whoop, let me throw it around. These Light and Fit Greek Crunch have been good to me. Again, it's got fake sugar, and when you add the crunch stuff to it, it is more carbs. So you kind of do have to watch that, but it's a little bit of a crunch, which when you're eating a lot of like softer foods, it goes a long way. So that's why I get this. So the whole thing is, with the topping, 130 calories, 11 grams of protein, and 12 grams of sugar. So it's really not that bad, in my opinion. I also always have string cheese. These are Polio 2% milk. So those are my go-to. You can throw them in your bag, in your purse, whatever. And then my guilty pleasure, Blue Diamond has a whole bunch of flavors of almonds, and I will take one of these and it'll last me a few days at work. It does have sugar in it, but it has 5 grams of sugar for a serving, but then 5 grams of protein. So it's got a decent amount of protein. And when you don't eat meat, so I'm vegetarian, when you don't eat meat, it's hard to get the protein in. So I try and have as much protein as I can throughout the day, so I'm not like scrambling at night. And a lot of my protein choices also have higher fat, so almonds, cheese, things like that, but they're really good. And then the other thing I wanted to show, I don't have these like every day or anything, but they are really good. Our tattoo artist actually recommended them, Jackie, and she does keto, right? That's what she does? Yeah, so Seth eats keto, and he's been doing really well with that. And so we were talking to her about that, and she recommended these, and they're fantastic. See if you can, it's called Let's Skip the Sandwich. And for 1 wrap, and so we've tried all sorts of kinds of like low carb wraps. Teddy, I know you like this wrap, but you cannot have it. They fold really well. So a lot of like the low carb wraps crack because I don't know why, but these ones fold up really well. It's only 60 calories for 1 wrap and 13 carbs, which is crazy low for a wrap of, you know, the net, yeah, and 7 grams of that is fiber. So the net carbs are only 6, and that's really, really good for a wrap. So I like to do, because my portions are a lot smaller, I'll take 1 egg and scramble it and put some cheese and put it into the burrito wrap, and I'll fold it up, and then I'll just like sear it on the top and bottom, and it comes out really good. So that's my go-to with that. So those are just some of the things that I eat on a regular basis. The other thing that I wanted, oh wait, I forgot one. My Parmesan crisps, or cheese crisps. These were recommended by another friend. Babe, look at Ted. They are, I know, honey, they're very yummy, but you cannot eat them. They're in the salad section, or the cheese section, and now there's a whole bunch of brands of them, but they're cheese crisps. They give you like, they act like a little bit of a chip, and so if you're looking for something crunchy and salty instead of like a potato chip, these are a great alternative, and they are just no carbs, so straight up fat and protein. So keto friendly, but also good for, you know, weight loss surgery people, unless you have issues with fat, which luckily I do not most of the time. So that's that. The other thing I wanted to mention is my workouts. So I've been working out a lot, and I have kind of like a routine. I was going to the gym more when my son was in basketball season, but now that he's not playing basketball, I have to work that back into my schedule. But in general, I'm doing Zumba 3 times a week. So hi, Marina, if you're watching. My Zumba instructor has seen my videos, and she's awesome. I love her. But so I do Zumba Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then my neighbor and I got bar certified for ballet bar, for like the exercise classes. So we'll be introducing that as well, which that's a great accomplishment for us. And I look back on, you know, a year ago, I had just finished my black belt test, and a few months prior to that, and I can't imagine having done this 8-hour certification class and surviving through it and all that. But so I'm really proud of that accomplishment and looking forward to the new challenge. So fitness has definitely been a big part of it. Unfortunately, I never took measurements before my surgery or throughout this journey so far, which I kick myself for all the time. But I know that I have gained a lot of muscle in certain areas, or just like some problem areas. So even if the scale is not going down, I know that I'm improving in a lot of ways. So that's the basics. Everything is going really well. And the next time I see you guys, hopefully I've lost a few more pounds, but just hopefully everything is going smoothly, and I'm happy with my decision still. All right, guys, have a great night.